What if discipline isn't who you are, but who you become every single time you keep a promise to yourself? And what if the life you truly want, the success, the wealth, the unshakable confidence, the deep inner peace, isn't built by temporary motivation, but by forging the identity of a disciplined person? Take a deep breath with me. Inhale, focus. Exhale, distraction. Because today, you are not just learning about discipline, you are becoming it. Let's be completely honest with each other. It's easy to feel motivated for a day, right? Maybe even a week. But the moment life gets busy, or heavy, or uncertain, your habits start to slip. And then you start asking yourself those familiar questions. Why can't I just stay consistent? Why do I always fall off the wagon? Why does my motivation always fade away? But here is the truth, and I want you to really hear this. You don't struggle because you're weak. You struggle because you've been trying to run on motivation, when long-term lasting success is built through identity. Think of it like this. Motivation is a spark. It's bright, it's hot, but it's temporary. Identity. Identity is the generator. It powers you day in and day out. The moment you shift your mindset from, I want to be disciplined, to, I am a disciplined person, absolutely everything begins to change. Let me tell you a quick story. A young man once asked his wise mentor, how do I become disciplined? The mentor didn't give a lecture. He simply pointed to a stonecutter who was hammering away at a massive rock. Watch him, he said. The young man watched. Strike after strike, nothing happened. 10 hits, 20 hits, 30 hits. The rock looked exactly the same. But then, on the 101st strike, the rock split cleanly in half. The young man, amazed, turned to the mentor and said, so it was the 101st strike that finally did it. The mentor just smiled and replied, no, all 101 strikes did it. You just didn't see the progress until the very end. This, my friends, is the essence of discipline. The big results? They show up later. The identity, the person you are becoming? That is built right now, with every single strike. And here's the tension where most people give up. They quit on strike number 30 because they look at the rock and think, nothing is working. But the disciplined person knows better. They know that every strike counts. Every action builds. Every single day matters. Discipline is not about doing huge, monumental things once in a while. It's about doing the small things, meticulously, consistently, and with intention, every single day. You don't become disciplined by brute force, but by aligning your actions with who you want to be. Not through sheer intensity, but through identity. So today, right now, we are going to make a shift. We're moving from, I need discipline, to, I embody discipline. We're changing from, I hope I can stay consistent, to, consistency is who I am. Discipline is not something you chase after. It is something you decide to be. I want you to repeat these next lines with me. Say them out loud if you can. Let them settle deep into your nervous system, into that part of your mind where habits are born. I am disciplined. I am meticulous. I am consistent. I keep the promises I make to myself. My habits are precise. My actions are intentional. My routines build my greatness. I do the work, even when I don't feel like it, even when no one is watching, and especially when it feels like nothing is changing yet. I choose progress over comfort. I choose consistency over excuses. I choose identity over impulse. I am the person who does what needs to be done, every single day, without negotiation. Discipline is not my struggle. Discipline is my strength. Here's something powerful to understand about your brain. It's in a constant battle between two identities, the identity of comfort and the identity of growth. Your comfort identity loves to whisper things like, later, tomorrow, just not right now. But your growth identity roars back with, now, today. Let's go. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you cast a vote for the identity of growth. When you choose to do that workout, make that healthy meal, or read that chapter, you are strengthening the neural pathways of a disciplined person. Your self-belief gets a little stronger. Your new identity becomes more and more real. That's why these small habits are so critical. They aren't just tasks on a to-do list. They are identity votes. Each disciplined action you take literally rewires your brain into the person you are becoming. And here is something you must never, ever forget. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems and your habits. Your future isn't built by what you wish for, but by what you consistently repeat. Discipline is freedom. It's the freedom from your moods and impulses. Discipline is confidence. It's the self-respect you earn every time you follow through. When you live a life of discipline, your mind becomes sharper. Your direction becomes clearer. Your decisions become easier. Your purpose becomes louder. And your life, paradoxically, becomes simpler. Because everything that doesn't align with your vision just naturally falls away. So say it again with me, this time with full conviction. Feel the power in these words. I am disciplined. I am consistent. I am becoming unstoppable. Take one final deep breath. Inhale commitment. Exhale every last excuse. And say this to yourself, my habits shape my identity. My identity shapes my destiny. I am the person who stays consistent. I am the person who follows through. I am the person who is disciplined. Every day, without negotiation and without exception. This is who I am becoming. If this message built something strong inside you today, if it reminded you of the powerful person you are capable of being, please share this with someone who's wrestling with consistency, someone who needs that spark to ignite their own fire. Because disciplined people build more disciplined people. Thank you for being here. In our next episode, we will step into the creator mindset, the identity that actively shapes the life you desire. Stay with me on this journey. Your becoming is just beginning to unfold. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. I'll see you then.